The Wuthering Waves Edge Runner collab is one of, if not the greatest gacha game collab of all time in history of the decade for eternity. Y'all, look at the all-time numbers, which low-key, I'm pretty sure this has already been passed already, by the way. Basically, 50K. 50K, guys. 50K concurrent viewers. 6 over here said, "Woo, I did it for the first time in history. Congratulations, Wuthering Waves." Yep. Mind you, I am going to make sure I don't stutter in this. If I do stutter, then you can, honestly, you can unsubscribe. I'll give you permission. Wuthering Waves has broken their concurrent player number, achieving a higher player concurrency than 2.0. Shoot, that's crazy. Their biggest patch to date at this point was 3.0, 3.1, making the release of 3.4 in Edge Runners collab the most popular WuWa has been in its entire life. Guys, think about that. In its entire life. Well, for one, this just goes to show you how much the whole franchise CD Projekt Red has as a whole, right? For two, of his whole franchise, like of his whole entire life. Basically, this is the highest it's ever been, which is just insane to me. And you know what? I absolutely believe this because this man Kaido over here got 8.1 million views. Now, I'm gonna be honest, guys. There's like rarely a tweet that I see that gets 8.1 million. Mind you, I be surfing on, you know, aka X, aka Twitter, aka Elon Musk app, right? And I can tell you right now, confidently, after every research, after all of that, you already know, bro. You already know what Tom Gunnery I be on TikTok. We don't need to discuss this. This is one of, if not one of the greatest collabs of a gacha game. Period. Period. Like, and honestly, it's no competition. I played it on my own, mind you. I have 58 hours sunk into this. If you played the game or if you watched the anime, this is a must play. This is a must play. I remind you, this is a must play. If you have watched the anime or played the game, this is a must play. I believe there's even some references for people that even played the game. Now, I didn't even realize, but Misty was in there at the end as well. So, like, listen, I ain't gonna spoil too much. You even know it's doing so good when you got people on Reddit taking down Kuro Games or Wuthering Waves posts. Like, guys, this is really no debate. This is genuinely like one of, if not the greatest gacha game story collab, at least. Period. There is no competition. Okay, clearly I meant competition. It's a subreddit about gacha gaming to discuss your enjoyment of Wuthering Waves collab, only to have it removed because the gacha gaming Reddit subreddit that is supposed to be about celebrating and discussing all gacha games doesn't like WuWa nor wants it to succeed, which makes no sense to me because it's like, I mean, I get it, I guess, to an extent. Not really, I don't understand it, because like this collab right here is going to open up so many doors for not just Kuro games, but like all these other gacha games. For one, WuWa keeps setting the standard. If I'm looking at, okay, I'm looking at the collab, right? If NTE drops a collab with a character that is involved in the story, I'm going to judge it based off of the WuWa Cyberpunk collab. I mean, not to even mention that CD Projekt Red, they already have a good storytelling alone, so that's already like a hard challenge to beat regardless, right? This isn't the first time this happened either. They repeatedly remove WuWa content for years, prioritizing other games over it, which is fine. It's their subreddit, but don't act inclusive of all gachas when you clearly aren't. Just be honest, call it what it is. And I like that he actually has like punctuation, grammar, because I be reading so much stuff that people don't be knowing how to read. All right, anyways, WuWa's Edge Runner collab should be celebrated. Is gone on to become one of the most discussed collabs in gacha history easily. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what other gacha, there is none. Why am I even saying this? There is no other gacha game collab that comes close to the amount of discussion or just quality that Wuthering Waves has. It's just not, it's literally not. And help WuWa shatter previous records. If that isn't worth discussing, wow, I failed, I stuttered. I don't know what is. Didn't even pass the 2-minute mark. Wuthering Waves did best collab of gacha gaming. Okay, clearly this guy, he might not be English, because what do you mean? What is his grammar? Wuthering Waves did best collab of gacha gaming. You gotta paraphrase that better. It feels like an anime OVA, which low-key it does, which I'm gonna give my whole review on how I felt about the story as somebody that has played the game and watched the anime, but I can tell you right now, it's looking favorable. It is looking favorable. Truly, this seems to be a love letter to Cyberpunk 2077. Man, this genre is my favorite in any medium. Loki made me almost download the game again. Actually, it's not even Loki. I am going to be. And I am going to be playing. Because, bro, believe it or not, I haven't even... I don't know if I have it or not, but I need to finish Phantom Liberty. I have not even finished. While the anime is such a beautiful piece of fiction, it always irked me that we never got to see Lucy truly grieve David's death. I'm so glad, because I ain't trying to get demonetized right there. We finally get to see her accept David's death, and looks like she moved on. Looks like, yeah, but she's probably gonna be carrying this for years and years to come. Low key, either way, right? Kuro hit us on of the emotional beats perfectly. It really shows that they understand the characters so flipping well, buddy. Cinematics are 10 out of 10. Of course, I would not expect anything. Yeah, cinematics was great, character models was great, the fact that even what's his name showed up, I was just like shocked, and he looked great, and he used to, oh my, add a smash really, everything was great about the collab. I understand why it took a year. I do understand. Do not tease it a year ahead though, because I'm like, nah. I hate when gaming companies tease something a year ahead of time. Like, bro, why are you teasing me? Like, I only like getting edged by a certain amount of people. Anyways, right? Night City looks and feels like it's supposed to bring you nothing but pain, just like in the anime and the game. Like, looks like Kuro always wants to do justice for the source material, and it showed in their DMC collab and this one. Honestly, I think both collabs were flipping fantastic, guys, and some of the best content I've ever played. And I've been gaming since I'm gonna just go ahead and listen. I'm gonna go ahead and put words in his mouth. He's been gaming since he was 67 years old. Your age doesn't really have to do anything with gaming though. It depends on actually what games you played, but overall, to sum up, this is easily a 9 out of 10. And recently, I have not felt this way since playing Final Fantasy, what's that? 7, 5, 6, 7? I don't know. Rebirth and Expedition 33. These games reminded me of why I love video games. And with 3.1, this quest and how the characters look and play, Kuro is heading towards the same direction. Low-key, this brings, like, bro, this has one of, if not some of the greatest potential for any other collab in the future. I'm trying to think, what other collab could they do justice? Because there's so many collabs that I think that they could do justice to, and I'm ready for. And pretty much now, I'm gonna have to be comparing like any other collab to Wuthering Waves. I'm story wise, like, oh, okay, listen, story wise, we have to compare them. I have to. It might be unfair though, because Edge Runners is just a genuinely like a good anime, so it might not be fair, but it has to be as lore accurate as the Cyberpunk collab. It has to. If not, get out. You gotta get out. One of my favorite things about the collab is how well they managed to balance the sheer amount of tonal difference between the two worlds, which low-key, they did do a good job on that. And low-key, they really didn't even, bro, they really kept all the characters. Here's what I have to respect. They kept all the characters the same. Rebecca was acting the same as she always was. Lucy acting the same as she always was. Even David, for the time he was on there, was acting the way he was. I mean, like, genuinely, what is there not to like about the collab? Quite frankly, well, let me not even say that. Let me not say that. Story wise though, this is amazing. It is the best. I don't even know why I'm saying one of it. It just is the best. I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that the story didn't shy away from these much darker themes, and in some cases went out of their way to empathize. Yeah, I might have failed on English. Rebecca casually telling Rover about her brother got her head blown off and a job gone wrong. Second, I really appreciate how they handled the way the characters from WuWa reacted to these moments, like in the after mentioned conversation between Rebecca and Rover, and also the similar scene between Rebecca and Lene Skip Greeka, my bad. What stood out with me is how WuWa characters didn't try to be overly optimistic, whoa, or offer any type of typical okay, see, what is this? We are using words that are not in the English dictionary. Let's just look this word up, because I'm like confused on what this means. An overused trait or shallow remark that is typically offered as wise or comforting counsel. Okay, learn something new every day, but instead say silent and somber. To me, it did a fantastic job of emphasizing the fact that even though 3 is much more extreme worlds to exist in, it doesn't necessarily compare to the emotional toll that a place like Night City can take on you. Anyways, I wanted to speak my mind. Yeah, that's what I like about this collab. It really just goes to show you just how great of like Night City is as a place, bro. Genuinely one of, if not the greatest place in gaming history. Like, and that's probably crazy to say, but like, bro, you look at Night City, like Night City has like so much influence on this. Anything is like, it's not even comparable. It's genuinely not comparable. Oof, mind you, I'm not even a Google Trends type of guy, but if we're going based off like this chart right here, brother, Wuthering Waves has had a huge bump, y'all. Like, a huge bump. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, this goes to show you more proof that this collab is genuinely one of, if not the greatest collab in gacha game history. But either way, right, I'm actually gonna go ahead and, you know what, to contribute to Wuthering Waves releasing this, you know, great story collab, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go into Lucy now. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side.